The Dodge Charger nameplate is back, and it's bringing the fight to both gas lovers and EV enthusiasts. I'm talking about the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger 6-back, a car that's stirring up serious controversy in the muscle car world. Starting at around $61,000, this isn't your father's V8 Charger, but Dodge is betting big that you'll love it anyway. Today, we're diving deep into what makes this new generation special, and more importantly, we're comparing it against its electric sibling. To answer the question, should you go gas or electric? Let's get into it. The 2026 Charger 6-back represents Dodge's commitment to keeping the muscle car dream alive in a changing automotive landscape. Up front, the 6-back maintains that aggressive Charger DNA with a bold, wide grille that screams American muscle. The crosshair design has been reimagined for the modern era, featuring active arrow shutters behind the mesh. The LED headlights are razor-sharp, featuring a distinctive light signature that's unmistakably Charger. These aren't your basic halogens. We're talking full LED projectors with sequential turn signals and automatic high beams. Down below, the front bumper is sculpted for purpose. Those aren't fake vents. The 6-back gets functional air intakes cooling that twin-turbo inline-six under the hood. The aggressive splitter isn't just for looks. The side profile is where things get controversial. Gone are the traditional proportions of the old Charger. This new platform rides on Stellantis' SDLA large architecture, giving it a more European stance. Those are 20-inch machined aluminum wheels wrapped in Brembo-tested Pirelli rubber. 275/40 are 20S to be exact. Behind them, you'll spot massive Brembo 6-piston front brakes clamping down on 15.7-inch rotors. The side mirrors are power folding with integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. Door handles are flush-mounted for aerodynamics, popping out when you approach with the key fob. Around back, the full-width LED tail light bar is pure modern Dodge. When you fire up the 6-back, this light bar performs a sequential startup animation that'll have people pulling out their phones. The rear bumper houses those twin exhaust outlets, real ones, not fake tips. The 6-back's exhaust has been specifically tuned to deliver that classic muscle car rumble, though it's not quite the V8 Symphony purists miss. Pop the powered trunk, and you're looking at 16 cubic feet of cargo space. That's actually more than the old Charger, and the opening is wider for easier loading. The rear seats fold 60/40, expanding capacity. Stepping inside, the cabin is a massive leap forward from the previous generation. The dashboard layout is driver-focused with a floating center screen and a clear hierarchy of controls. The centerpiece is this massive 12.3-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen. The interface is lightning fast, responsive, and actually intuitive to use. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, both wireless. Climate controls are dual-zone automatic with both physical buttons and touchscreen access. Thankfully, Dodge didn't go full touch for everything. Temperature adjustments are quick, and the system can precondition the cabin remotely. Behind that thick-rimmed steering wheel sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster. You can configure it multiple ways: classic gauges, minimal, or full navigation view. The graphics are sharp, and there's zero lag. The front seats are heated and ventilated, wrapped in Nappa leather with suede inserts. Electric adjustment includes lumbar support and memory settings for 2 drivers. These are legitimately supportive performance seats with proper bolstering. You get 8-way power adjustment plus 4-way power lumbar. The seat heaters warm up quickly, and the ventilation actually moves air, not just weak fans. The memory system recalls your exact position when you unlock the car. Rear seat passengers get generous space, 37.5 inches of legroom, to be exact. That's legitimately spacious for a performance sedan. Headroom is ample even for 6-footers, and the seat bottom provides good under-thigh support. Those rear seats fold with quick-release levers located in the trunk. The 60/40th split is standard, and when folded, you get a nearly flat load floor with a ski pass-through for longer items. The center console is deep enough for a full-size tablet, water bottles, and plenty of small items. Wireless phone charging is standard with 15-watt fast charging capability. You'll find 4 USB-C ports throughout the cabin. Door pockets are lined with soft material and sized to hold large water bottles. The glove box is damped and spacious. Overhead, there's a dedicated sunglass holder plus a conversation mirror. Let's talk materials. The dashboard top is soft touch with real stitching, not fake printed lines. Door armrests are padded and wrapped in leather. Yes, there's some hard plastic on lower surfaces, but it's textured nicely. Build quality is solid. Panel gaps are tight and consistent. Switches have a quality feel with positive clicks. The doors close with a substantial thunk. Stellantis has clearly stepped up their game here. Standard equipment includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Thank goodness it's wireless, making daily use seamless. Connection is instant when you get in the car, and the system maintains stability without drops or lag. Built-in navigation with over-the-air map updates means you're never outdated. The system includes real-time traffic, weather overlay, and predictive routing. Voice commands through Uconnect or your phone's assistant work reliably. The sound system is a 14-speaker Harman Kardon setup pumping out 600 watts of premium audio. Sound quality is exceptional with clear highs, punchy mids, and deep bass without distortion. Safety-wise, you're getting 6 airbags as standard, dual front side, and full-length side curtain airbags. The Charger earned a 5-star NHTSA overall safety rating, with particularly strong scores in side impact protection. A standard rear-view camera offers clear resolution with dynamic guidelines that turn with the steering wheel. The available 360-degree camera system adds front, side, and overhead views, making parking this nearly 200-inch long sedan much easier. Standard driver assistance includes ABS with EBD, traction control, and stability control. The available Driver Assistance Plus package adds adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Keyless entry is standard. Just walk up with the fob in your pocket, and the door handles automatically present themselves. Push-button start fires up the engine, and the system remembers your last drive mode selection. All 4 windows are one touch up and down with anti-pinch safety. The driver's window has an express down feature, and all switches are backlit for nighttime visibility. Window operation is whisper quiet. The panoramic sunroof spans nearly the entire roof, measuring 40 inches front to back. It tilts and slides with one-touch operation, and there's a power sunshade to block heat. The glass is UV treated, reducing cabin heat. Now, the main event, what's under the hood? The 6-back name isn't just marketing. It refers to the twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter inline 6-cylinder engine, producing 420 horsepower and 468 lb-ft of torque. Power routes through an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Shifts are quick and smooth in comfort mode, but in sport mode, they snap off with authority. Launch control is included. 420 horsepower and 468 lb-ft propel this Charger from 0 to 60 in just 4.5 seconds. That's seriously quick for a full-size sedan, matching the old 5.7 V8 while delivering better fuel economy. Behind the wheel, initial throttle response is immediate. Plant your foot, and there's a brief moment as the turbos spool before the 6-back surges forward with serious force. It's not the instant wallop of the electric Daytona, but it's deeply satisfying. Steering is electrically assisted with variable weighting. In comfort mode, it's light enough for easy parking. Sport mode adds weight and reduces assist for better feedback. The turning radius is 37.7 feet. The suspension is adaptive with 3 modes: Comfort, Sport, and Track. Comfort soaks up bumps impressively for a performance car, keeping the cabin isolated from rough pavement. It's firm enough to feel planted without beating you up. At highway speeds, the 6-back is rock solid. Wind noise is well controlled thanks to acoustic laminated glass. The engine settles into a quiet cruise, and with adaptive cruise engaged, this is a legitimate cross-country cruiser. In urban environments, visibility is good despite the aggressive styling. The A-pillars are thick but positioned not to create major blind spots. The available 360 camera makes tight parking lots stress-free, and the turning radius allows for easy maneuvering. On the highway, this car transforms into an Autobahn cruiser. The adaptive suspension firms up at speed, reducing body float. Acceleration for passing is effortless. Roll into the throttle from 60, and you're at 80 before you realize it. Parking is easier than you'd expect for a nearly 17-foot sedan. The 360 camera shows every angle. Sensors beep progressively as you approach objects, and the electric steering makes tight spaces manageable. Fuel tank capacity is 18.5 gallons, providing an estimated range of 425 miles on the highway. That's legitimate road trip territory without constant fuel stops, a major advantage over the electric Daytona's range. Dodge claims 17 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway for the six-pack with standard all-wheel drive. Those are impressive figures for 420 horsepower, thanks to the efficiency of the twin-turbo 6 and 8-speed transmission. In real-world testing, we saw 15.8 miles per gallon in mixed city driving with spirited acceleration. On a highway run at 75 miles per hour, we achieved 26.4 miles per gallon. Your mileage will vary based on driving style, but expect mid-teens in city traffic and mid-20s on the highway. Compared to competitors like the Genesis G73.3T Sport or the BMW 340i, the six-pack's fuel economy is competitive. It's significantly more efficient than the old V8 Charger, which struggled to break 15 miles per gallon combined. Warranty coverage includes 3 years or 36,000 miles bumper-to-bumper, plus 5 years or 60,000 miles powertrain. Service intervals are every 10,000 miles or 12 months for oil changes. Expected annual maintenance runs approximately $800 to $1,000, including oil changes, tire rotations, and inspections. At 60,000 miles, you'll need a major service including spark plugs, transmission fluid, and brake fluid flush, estimated at $1,200. Spare parts availability is excellent through Dodge's extensive dealer network. Common wear items like brake pads, rotors, and filters are stocked locally. The Hurricane engine is shared across multiple Stellantis products, ensuring long-term parts availability. Resale value is projected to hold reasonably well. Analysts predict 52 to 55% value retention after 3 years, which is average for the segment. The Charger's uniqueness, being one of the last performance sedans, may help values. Let's talk advantages. First, that Hurricane engine delivers legitimately thrilling performance with better efficiency than the old V8. You get muscle car acceleration without terrible fuel economy. Second, the interior is finally competitive with premium brands, materials, tech, and space are all class-leading. Third, the chassis is a revelation. This new platform handles with poise that the old Charger could never match, yet still rides comfortably for daily use. Now for the drawbacks. First, purists will miss that V8 soundtrack. While the six-pack sounds good, it's not the visceral rumble of American V8 thunder. Second, at over $60,000, this ain't cheap. You're paying near luxury prices for a Dodge badge. Third, the electric Daytona delivers faster acceleration and lower running costs for similar money. If outright performance is your priority, the EV makes more sense. Fourth, the bold styling won't age gracefully. This design will look dated in 10 years. So here's the bottom line. The 2026 Dodge Charger six-pack is an impressive evolution of an American icon. It modernizes the muscle car formula with contemporary tech, refined dynamics, and efficiency without sacrificing the performance that made Charger legendary.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we are looking at the highly anticipated 2026 Dodge six-pack. This thing is a beast.
Overall, I'm giving the six-pack an 8 out of 10. It scores a 9 for performance, 8 for interior quality, 7 for value considering the price, and 8 for design. It's not perfect, but it successfully carries the torch into a new era. This car is ideal for enthusiasts who want modern performance sedan capability with muscle car attitude. If you're a daily commuter who occasionally wants to unleash 420 horses, cross-country road tripper, or someone who refuses to go full electric but wants efficiency, the six-pack is calling your name. Alternatives worth considering include the Genesis G73.3T for better value and warranty, the BMW M340i for superior handling dynamics, or honestly, the Charger Daytona EV if you're open to electric for faster acceleration and lower running costs. At the end of the day, the six-pack represents Dodge's commitment to giving buyers a choice in an era where many manufacturers are forcing electrification. It's not the V8 we lost, but it's a worthy successor that delivers thrills in its own right. Thanks for watching.